Hey guys, hey, I had a word for the day. Today comes from Proverbs chapter 13 verse 19. And before I get into that, I just want to say something that my mom and dad used to have a saying that if the shoe fits, wear it. And I'm kind of gonna say that as a disclaimer for this word. We are in trying times, and common sense doesn't seem to be common anymore. And I know that we're in a spiritual war, and anybody who watches this video and thinks, well, no joke, but there's something about foolish decisions. It seems like our current leadership in government continues to make foolish decisions after foolish decision, and I just perplexed by it. And so today, this morning, it was yesterday morning. It was Saturday. Today's Sunday, and I just was spending time in the Word, and I run across this proverb that I don't think I've ever read. So Proverbs 13:19 says, out of the American Standard Version, there's several different ones you can look up, whichever one, but they're all about the same. It says, "A desire accomplished is sweet to the soul, but it is an abomination to fools to depart from evil." And there's another one. There's a couple other versions that I really like too. But so a desire accomplished is something a good thing, something that we have set our heart to do, and we get that accomplished, and whatever that is, like a work task or whatever, a dream or whatever. So it says, the word says it's sweet to the soul. But it is an abomination for a fool to depart from evil. And you say, well, what is an abomination? Abomination is the worst of the worst. So I'm just saying that in the light of this word that makes sense, that people make bad decision after bad decision because of what? And like I said, my mom and dad said, if the shoe fits, wear it. Okay, so I know people make mistakes, but that's not what this proverb is talking about. This proverb is not talking about common folk making common mistakes. One of the translations said continually doing evil. Yeah, it's like the idea of turning from doing evil is detestable to them. And I'm not saying anybody in particular. I'm just saying in leadership in this country, and we're talking about not just in the political sphere, we're talking about in corporations, we're talking about all over the place. Our whole country is riddled with weird ideology that is demonic and has the spirit of Antichrist. So like I said, if the shoe fits, wear it. And if this offends you, then you know kind of what to do about it. We all are foolish at one time or another. But God has called us in this day and time to wake up and to smell the coffee, because you can enjoy evil for a season, but be sure that your sin will find you out. And our sins always find us out. And for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. No one gets a pass. No one is above reproach. No one has it all figured out. No one is sinless except for Jesus. So, you know, all I can say to reiterate is that if we have a propensity to continue to sin and do evil, it would take a miracle of God to change your heart. And I'll say this, that I have a heart for the lost. If you've ever watched any of my videos, I talk about how to be saved all the time. I have come to the conclusion that there are some people who are so entrenched in doing evil. And when I say evil, I'm not talking about just the common stuff that most everybody does. I'm not talking about those kinds of sins. I'm talking about stuff where you're causing loss of life to other people on purpose. One of the translations said planning to do evil, or to depart from the evil that they have planned. And I know for some of you, you might think, well, I'm talking in riddles. I'm not talking in riddles. I'm talking about the Spirit of God. And I want you to know that God sees everything. He knows everything. And judgment is sure.